What's up, everybody? Welcome back. And in light of everything that's going on in the world today, I thought I would talk about race. First, I'll read to you some of the definitions and concepts of race. The earliest definition of race was considered by kinship or group affiliation. In the 16th century, it meant you were a member of the same household group or shared a common ancestor. It had nothing to do with phenotype, which is the observable physical appearance or biochemical characteristics of an organism, determined by genetic makeup or environmental characteristics, for example, height, weight, and color. Okay? The concept of race began or was created during the Spanish Inquisition around 1478 through 1834, when the purity of blood decree was established. People that were converting to Christianity needed to prove their Christian origins. Around 1776, a German scientist, Johann Friedrich, was one of the first to come up or categorize race. He came up with 5 categories: Caucasian, Mongolian, Malayan, Ethiopian, and American. But the truth is, there's but one human race. In terms of biology, race isn't real. It's a social construct. There is only a 0.1% variation between the human species. Okay? Racism is a learned behavior that can be changed simply by parents teaching their children to be open and tolerant. The truth is, we are more alike than different. Okay? We all have eyes, ears, noses, mouths, arms, legs, fingers, toes, feet. I mean, we're pretty much all the same. The only differences physically are the colors, different shades of brown, from the lightest of brown to the darkest of brown. Okay? It is time that we start judging people by what they are inwardly versus what they look like outwardly. Because every human has red blood flowing through their body. And it's just that simple. Okay? So take the time and talk to someone differently than yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you're Black or African American, as I'm considered, talk to someone white or what we consider Mexican, Asian, doesn't matter. Talk to someone different than yourself. Maybe someone younger, someone older. And you may just find that you have a lot in common. You may even find a very good friend, okay? Maybe a lover, a companion, who knows? But we must start to look at this thing differently, because the truth of the matter is, where are you going to go? We've been going to Mars, to the moon for years, and yet we've never made it. We're still here, okay? So we must learn to come from a place of love, of compassion, and understanding. Learn to come from your heart space, because actually love is the highest vibration on this planet, and fear is the lowest. Okay? And that's why we at times have problems with each other, is because we come from a place of fear, a place of not knowing. Okay? But if we take the time to have conversations and get to know one another, this can be a much better planet. And I know we can do it. Okay? Because the truth is, most people love the same foods. Doesn't matter what color you are. Most people love hamburgers, hot dogs, pizza, French fries. I mean, you name it. You have people of all colors that are vegetarians. People of all colors that are vegans. People of all colors that just eat everything on the planet, right? You have people that love to draw, love to sing, love sports. When you go to a football game, there are people of all colors. Remember, people, there is only but one race, and we've got to learn to love one another. Okay? We're all we have. Whether you believe it or not, we are all connected. There is no disconnect. It's just something that we believe. It's something that was taught. I, too, at one time, had a certain degree of hate or dislike toward other, what I thought were races of people. Okay? Not that my parents taught me any of this. My mom and dad never taught me to hate anyone. That was never something they did. They actually encouraged me to just love people. And I do love people. I don't care where you're from. I don't care if you're from America, if you're from Canada, Australia, Africa, Mexico. I don't care. If you like me, I like you. And that's how I deal with people. So, let's forget about race, okay? Because when we start judging one another and saying that we are different races, it creates racism. And although race is not real, racism is real. So, it's time to stop it. It's time to make this world a better place. In light of all that we are going through, the coronaviruses, the different weather patterns, there is enough destruction going on in the world without us hating each other for something as simple as color or social status. So, with that being said, thank you for watching. Stay strong. Stay positive. I am simply here to ignite the fire and let it spread as it may. And as always, peace, love, and joy. Have a wonderful day.